live here. I'm the kid JW. It's Ms Diva Talks.
What's up, y'all?
And this video is coming to us from ASAP Science. I almost said ASAP Rocky Science, but, but it's from ASAP Science here. THC versus CBD. What's in your green? CBD is very good, though.
I don't think I've ever had CBD.
You smoke, so it's in there.
Okay.
But CBD, honestly, I prefer, like, if I have, like it's good, like, if you have that Arthur, it's really good, because you can smoke that, and you could be functional, drive and be functional and whatnot. So, THC obviously gives you the side effects of you laying on the floor, passed out, and being on cloud 12. So, let's see.
About CBD and THC, which are two important chemicals found in marijuana. With marijuana legalization becoming mainstream, what is the actual difference between CBD and THC? Inside you right now, there's a biological pathway at work called the endocannabinoid system that helps regulate your mood, appetite, memory, and pain sensation. THC and CBD, though, hijack this system. This is the chemical structure of THC, also known as tetrahydrocannabinol if you are feeling fancy. And this is the chemical structure of CBD, also known as cannabidiol. What you may notice is that their chemical structures seem almost identical. They have the same molecular formula, which is C21H30O2, and both of their masses clock in at 314 grams per mole. But there is one extremely important structural difference. Where THC contains a cyclic ring, CBD contains a hydroxyl group, and this difference in biochemistry actually controls whether or not you feel high. In order to fully understand why, you need to first know about the CB1 receptor. In your unstoned, sober body, your CB1 receptor is affected by a neurotransmitter called anandamide, which controls generation of pleasure, motivation, and feeding behavior. In your unstoned body, anandamide is released after exercising, and it's what causes a runner's high. THC's structure is so similar to anandamide that it fits in perfectly to the CB1 receptor, therefore causing you to feel high. CBD, on the other hand, because of the hydroxyl group, is different in shape and does not fit into the CB1 receptor, therefore it doesn't make you feel high. But CBD does bind to other receptors in your cannabinoid system, affecting you in other ways. A lot of excitement came around a 2011 study where a few dozen people with social anxiety disorder were asked to speak in front of a large audience. Some were given CBD, some were given a placebo. Those who were given CBD reported significantly less anxiety. There are also many animal studies showing CBD's anti-anxiety and anti-inflammatory properties, which can explain why some people say it helps with their anxiety and with chronic pain. Research is also discovering that THC can actually aggravate psychotic symptoms, while CBD, on the other hand, may help with psychosis. So what happens when you consume them at the same time? One study found that due to CBD's biochemical shape, it can actually bind to the CB1 receptor and turn it off in a binding pattern known to biologists as allosteric inhibition. This means that CBD actually makes the THC unable to bind as well, and therefore decreases how high you feel. If you vaporize marijuana with 25% THC and 0.1% CBD, you will feel high, as the THC is going to bind to the CB1 receptor with little interference from CBD. If you consume marijuana with 25% THC and 12% CBD, this more CBD will inhibit the THC from binding to the CB1 receptor, decreasing THC's effect and leading you to being less high. Where marijuana is legally sold, likely they will indicate what percentage of THC and CBD is in the product you are choosing, which will help you to understand the effects it will have on your body. In the end, THC is a chemical found in marijuana with a chemical structure that makes you feel high. CBD is a chemical found in marijuana with a different chemical structure that doesn't make you feel high, but it can affect your body in other less obvious ways. There is still conflicting research and a lot more to understand about both chemicals. With more states and countries legalizing marijuana, hopefully increased research can uncover more details about how these two chemicals affect us.
That makes so much sense. Because whenever the CBD has a nice percentage versus the THC, the less high I feel. But the less CBD, the more high I feel. So that makes a whole lot of sense. Definitely didn't know that.
So I just looked up the spot from where we go get our stuff from. This pack I'm looking at, Alien Aura, has 24% THC in it.
Sounds like it's going to put me on a different planet.
So, yeah. Damn, $45 for
What's the THC in it?
24.3.
Wow.
So yeah. So if I wanted to switch over to, let's say for instance you want to do something like a little bit of CBD. Yeah, like CBD, a lot of good stuff. Yeah. You got the gel.
Earthbound remedies.
Yeah.
Huh.
300 milligrams. So yeah, CBD is good for like if you got like joint pain, stuff like that, or if you like you said anxiety. So like let's say for instance you got a major thing to do. Hey, pop you some CBD. Hit that interview. Plead your case. You good. You ain't gonna be high. Don't smoke with THC because you gonna be high and it's not gonna work. But do that CBD, you'll be good.
And hopefully they don't drug test. But anyway.
But I don't know if CBD shows a drug test.
Right. But still.
Yeah. But yeah. Take us out.
Alright, Kaladis, as always, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Share with someone who you think will like it as well. Of course, if you want to see ASAP Science video for yourself, or if you want to check out their entire YouTube channel, which is pretty dope, go ahead and see the links in the description below, along with where you can see me and the official JW on our own YouTube channels as well. Of course, if you want a Collider, I don't know why you're not. Subscribing 3. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's all the time we got for today. We'll see you next week.
Bye.